When I was a child, I would cry just thinking that someday I might lose my father to death. I loved him fiercely. I had no idea that the experience of my father's death, when it actually and finally did arrive, would lead to distant lands and end with a film script written about a dark and almost unspeakable topic. At the age of 79, my father was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. Hospice was called in, as well as round-the-clock care. Magdalene, one of the sitters who helped tend to my father, worked long, 12-hour shifts. She poured her heart into my father's care. My gratitude to Magdalene for her compassion to my dad knew no bounds. Magdalene was from war-torn Sierra Leone in West Africa. Magdalene explained that she had come to America because she'd been cut and didn't want her 2 daughters to suffer the same fate. I had no idea what Magdalene was talking about. In an effort to better inform me, Magdalene began to describe the act of female genital mutilation. In short, during a ceremonial rite of passage, Magdalene had her legs held down and spread apart. With the use of a knife, a woman skilled in the trade cut out her clitoris. My mother and I made a decision to create an awareness about female genital mutilation. Almost 2 years after my father died, a film crew and I boarded a plane destined for Africa. Our collective mission was to learn all that we could about female genital mutilation and to get down to the heart of the matter. Female genital cutting is considered in many African villages to be a rite of passage. It is a custom, a tradition.
It's a very complicated issue. You cannot just separate this ritual from people's lives. It's part of a bigger picture.
A girl who is not cut will be discriminated and isolated by the society.
She gets attracted to a man, she'll fear going with that man, and that is a way of stopping her.
The whole of the reproductive system had an infection, and due to that she developed an cervical cancer and she died.
Minimum, she will circumcise 3 girls, 4 girls, 5 girls. Now her source of livelihood is circumcision. If you had no any other way to secure your livelihood, how would you do it?
We the young girls, we are so happy to go for the circumcision, but we don't know the danger.
It will affect the life of that child for the rest of her life because she'll be psychologically tortured.
There is a large global movement against FGC. Education is the answer. Learning about it and then spreading this learning to their own communities in their own language. And I think that's key.
I just said that it is my life that I'm fighting for, that one day my mother will be grateful with me.
So, what was discovered at the end of the day? First, that where there is life, there is purpose. And that awareness is the first step to change. The first moment love uses to turn darkness to light. Where there is darkness, then, let us sow light.